Have you ever broken a rule when no one was watching and thought you would never get caught? Today, you are about to test your detective brain. Stay until the end, because only people with sharp observation skills can solve all these mysteries. And I will reveal secrets most viewers completely miss. Mrs. Collins had to leave town for an important business trip. Her daughter, Ella, stayed home alone for the weekend. Before leaving, Mrs. Collins knew exactly what might happen. Teenagers alone usually mean one thing, a small party. So she made one simple rule. Ella was allowed to invite no more than 2 friends. Not 3, not 4, only 2. To keep everything calm, Mrs. Collins asked a neighbor to quietly watch the house from time to time. Later that evening, the neighbor walked past Ella's house. At first, everything looked normal. The lights were on, music played inside, but then something strange appeared. There were 5 cars parked outside the house. Think carefully. 1 car belongs to Ella. That means at least 4 other people arrived, maybe even more, if some came together. So ask yourself, was Ella really following her mother's rule? Of course not. She invited far more people than she was allowed to. The evidence was sitting right there, in the driveway. Now, let's move to another mystery. Jason received a letter at school. It was sweet. It was romantic. Someone wanted to ask him out, but there was one big problem. No name, no signature, nothing revealing who sent it. Jason knew only one thing. The girl had to be from his class. He looked around carefully, searching for clues. Then he noticed something important. The letter was written in purple ink. Suddenly, one detail stood out. A girl nearby was holding a purple pen, the exact same color. Sometimes, solving a mystery isn't guessing. It's noticing the small details everyone else ignores. The girl with the purple pen was the secret admirer. Ready for another case? Detective Callum received a call from a local shoe store. An expensive pair of high-heeled shoes had disappeared. The security cameras inside were broken that day. No footage, no clear suspect. It seemed impossible to solve. But one camera still worked. The entrance camera. It photographed everyone entering and leaving the store. Callum studied the images carefully. Everyone looked normal at first. Then he noticed one woman leaving the shop looked slightly different. She seemed taller. Why would someone suddenly become taller? The answer was simple. She walked in without the heels and walked out wearing them. The stolen shoes were already on her feet. Mystery solved. Now imagine this situation. Default text. A police officer chased a robber through city streets. The criminal ran into a hospital and disappeared. Inside were only 3 people: a pregnant woman, an elderly man, and a man pretending to be blind. One of them had to be the robber. Think logically. The pregnant woman behaved naturally. The old man moved slowly and calmly, but the blind man raised suspicion. Where was his walking stick? Why wear dark glasses indoors? The disguise was obvious. He wasn't blind. He was hiding in plain sight. Here's another challenge. 3 people stand together, but one is not even human. Sounds impossible, right? Look closely. One woman has a strange green hand visible behind her head. Humans don't have green skin. A tiny detail, exposing the imposter. Now imagine Avery walking alone through a forest at night. The moon lights the trees. Everything feels silent. Suddenly, 3 werewolves appear. Her heart races. But not all monsters are real. One werewolf has a zipper on its back. It's just a costume. Only 2 were real threats. Sometimes, fear disappears when you look carefully. Let's continue testing your attention. You enter a restaurant filled with people enjoying dinner. Somewhere inside, a vampire hunter hides among the guests. Who would a vampire fear the most? Not a customer. The cook. He adds garlic to every dish, and garlic weakens vampires. The hunter was disguised as the chef all along. Now let's test your observation skills again. Imagine a ghost plugged into an electric socket. Strange, right? Ghosts don't need electricity. In another image, a ghost casts a shadow, but ghosts shouldn't have shadows at all. Small inconsistencies reveal hidden truths. Here's another clue. A vampire stands under bright sunlight, with perfectly tanned skin. Impossible. Vampires avoid sunlight and always look pale. Inside a vampire's house, you see a framed photo, and the vampire appears in it. But vampires cannot be photographed. The image exposes the lie. Now let's return to real life. Paige had been grounded because her grades were falling. She was supposed to stay home and study during winter holidays. Her father worked night shifts. And now, your real challenge begins. Every mystery in this video hides clues in plain sight. The smartest viewers notice what others ignore. Keep watching carefully. The puzzles will become harder, faster, and more surprising. By the end, you'll discover whether your mind works like a true detective or like everyone else, who misses the obvious. Are you ready for the next mystery? Stay focused, because the real test starts now. So Paige secretly went to parties while he was gone. She thought she was careful. She thought no one would know. But one morning, her father came home early and instantly realized the truth. How? Every car in the neighborhood was covered in snow, except Paige's car. It was clean. She had driven it during the night. Evidence never lies.